I was really hoping I wouldn't have to be making this video. But here we are. It's unfortunate, but the Jays season has come to an end. What a season it was, guys. Let's start off on a high note. This season was one of the most enjoyable baseball seasons I've ever watched. As a matter of fact, it was the only baseball season I've ever watched. But it's definitely going to keep me watching baseball because this season was fun as fuck. Extremely high highs. Some terribly low lows. It was up and down all season. Sometimes it felt like the Jays were the best team of all time. Sometimes it felt like they were the worst team of all time. Excuse me. Starting off on a high note right there, Absolute belch. Love it. But this season was polarizing as fuck. This team was polarizing as fuck. There are Boss Babies on the screen right now. I'm turning off my TV. I fucking love Boss Babies. Gonna get me a boner. Anyways, where were we? Blue Jays. Yeah, so as you guys can see, in honor of this odd, incredible season, I'm wearing my Blue Jays outfit. This is before I ever own a Blue Jays jersey, so I've got a blue jersey, I've got blue shorts, got a blue Jays hat. I think I might have to show you guys what it looks like forward this video because it looks bad. It doesn't look great, I'll be honest. Anyways, as I said in my last video, I want to keep these videos relatively short. So we're going to just jump right into this. I got a few things to cover. I'm not going to cover everything. We'll be covering things in future videos. We'll talk about the off season, what they got to do, what I think they got to do. I don't know shit, so it's going to be terrible. But regardless, first of all, one thing I want to say right out the gate, fuck Aaron Judge. Fuck that piece of shit. Guy looks like he just had his wisdom teeth removed. I'm bleeding! Oh my god! I'm bleeding. He looks like he just has his wisdom teeth removed. I hate his mouth. And speaking of stupid fucking mouths, Rafael Devers. Fuck that piece of shit. Fuck that dumb idiot bitch. Oh yeah, I didn't even explain why I'm saying fuck Aaron Judge. That guy walked off the Rays. And to the Rays. What the fuck was that? What were y'all doing in that last game? Score a fucking run. How hard is it? The Jays put up 12. We could have given you a couple. God damn. They couldn't even score a fucking run against the Yankees. Fuck. They got so many hits, but they just didn't score a run. God, that was so aggravating. I have nothing to say to the Rays. Dumb bitches. All you had to do was sweep them. You won 2 out of 3 games. Why couldn't you win 3? And the Red Sox had to go and sweep the Nationals. Bastards. Yeah. So, yeah, fuck the Red Sox. They had this crazy stat. I don't know the exact numbers, but it was like 3-46 or something crazy like that. They were like 3-46 when they were trailing by 4 runs in a game. After that game, 4-46. Rock on. Fucking love it, Red Sox. Dickheads. Nationals, you couldn't have just held on to that lead. Come on. Chris Sale was absolutely bunk. Fucking Garrett Richards was bad. Everyone on that pitching staff played terrible. And you guys still managed to lose. Fuck. Rafael Devers hits a 2-run bomb and then win the game in the 9th inning. Jesus Christ. I thought both of these games were going to go into extra innings because they were both tied going into the 9th. Neither of them did. Ugh, the Red Sox and the Yankees, the 2 teams I hate the absolute fucking most in baseball. Both pull out the victories. Dude, this is like... I actually just cut myself from watching this game. No, not actually. I'm kidding, you dickheads. I don't know. Rafael Devers, stupid mouth, looks like a chipmunk. Moving on. Fuck the Rays. Oh, we already touched on that one. Ending on a sort of high note. I know it's hard to say we're ending on a high note, but we got to look at the silver lining here, guys. As Jays fans, we've had an up and down season. Obviously, we had 3 home fields, 2 of which did not feel like home fields. There were more opposing fans than there were Jays fans. I mean, where were we at? I can't cross the border to go to America, so I can't go. And I've also never been to a Jays game, so that's on my bucket list. I gotta go at some point. I'd much rather go in Rogers Center than fucking Dunedin, Florida, or Buffalo. Like, come on. But had to be tough on the guys. It had to be. Bo Bichette was saying not an excuse, but it's kind of an excuse. It's kind of an excuse. There were some games that maybe they would have won had the circumstances been different. There are also a lot of games earlier in the season that the Jays really should have won. But a certain Tyler Chatwood, I don't like using his name in these videos because, bad memories. But a certain Tyler Chatwood, certain Rafael Dolis, certain Brad, they had other plans. They sabotaged our team. What are you going to do? But yes, silver lining. So you finish the season on a sweep. Rock on. Sweep the Baltimore Orioles, worst team in the league. A sweep is a sweep. So you finish 3-0. Rock on. Love it. It was a good all-around series. They won the first game, what was it, 6-4, 6-5? I didn't get to watch that one, unfortunately. And then they win 10-1 and then 12-4. Great series. Great series. Everybody came to play in that series. Danny Jansen had he had like a bunch of base hits, a couple homers, a couple doubles. He was balling. George Springer was killing it. He had a homer in the series. A bunch of extra base hits. Bo Bichette, I don't remember exactly what Bo Bichette did in the series. I don't think he was huge. Vladdy Guerrero, it cut out again. Same thing happened in the Raps Season 2 video. This fucking phone. I gotta get an actual camera. That's my problem. I need a camera because this piece of shit just keeps cutting out. It didn't even say the storage was full this time. It just decided to stop recording. Luckily, I didn't record the entire video, but it stopped recording less than a minute after I got up to check and make sure it was still recording. So that's fun. So I've got about 10 more minutes of video that's just non-existent. So that's fun. But as I was about to say, Vladdy Jr., 48 homers on the season. He hit 2 of them in this series. He looked awesome. Love to see it. He hit one like 450 fucking feet. Just nuked it. Love to see it. And then I don't remember where I went from there. I don't remember what I said after that because my memory sucks. What can I say? So I'm going to say some shit, and I might be repeating myself. We'll see. So as I did say for sure, ended on a sweep. Rock on. Danny looked good. Also said that. I know that. Espinal also looked good. Espinal, if he's our third baseman of the future, I'm content with it. I would like a bit of an upgrade. He's a good hitter. He's not a power hitter, that's for sure. If, worst case scenario, we lose Simeon and Bo Bichette stays shortstop, then maybe you move Santiago Espinal over to second base and you scour the market for another third baseman, a solid third baseman who can crush homers with the best of them. I don't think there's a whole lot of second basemen on the market, like really good second baseman. We'll see. That being said, another good, strong point to finish the season off. Literally everyone looked good. Everyone looked good. Except for, like, Gavin Biggio. He might look at the season and be like, hey, 2021 season, kind of dust. You know what I mean? A little dust. That's probably the best way to describe the season for Biggio. Dust, riddled with injuries. He didn't perform all that great when he was playing. He just couldn't get it going. Another guy who didn't have a great season, Randall Grichuk. He did put up 20-plus homers, so good on him. But overall, not a great season. Let's be honest here. He was a borderline all-star, but after that, he just... Moving on to some better things. We finished with the Player of the Week. Sexy Springs came through. October Springer, crushing balls left and right. And he won Player of the Week for the third time in the season. He barely even played this fucking season, and he won 3 Players of the Week. That's fucking wild. Excuse me. I'm drinking this damn beer. It's called a Black Horse, brewed in Newfoundland and Labrador. Never been, but you can really taste the horse. We also finished with the Rookie of the Month, AL Rookie of the Month, Alek Manoah. When I can't really see very well from here, so you see the word Manoah, it kind of looks like the word mammoth, which is an accurate way to describe the kid. He's an absolute fucking mammoth out there. Big human being. And kind of intimidating, honestly. He stares down at you. He's rubbing the ball down. He's like stink eye in the batter. I wouldn't want to be batting against Alek Manoah. Also because he hits a lot of batters. But what is it? What are you going to do? You can't hit the strike zone every time. Moving on to some awards. Because we have to talk awards. We just mentioned awards. Rookie of the Month, Player of the Week. Now let's get into the bigger awards. Starting with the most likely award winner, Robbie Ray with the Cy Young, I can see it happening. I'd give him a 55% chance of winning it. Now, it's obviously not a guarantee, but I think the tides are slightly going towards Robbie Ray, and I give the other 45% to Garrett Cole. I don't think anyone else is in the top. I don't think anyone in the top 3 comes close to those two. But I think I got to give a slight edge to Robbie Ray. I think his numbers overall were just a little bit better, just a teensy bit. And if it does go Garrett Cole's way, then, it is what it is. I mean, I'd like to see Robbie Ray win it. I love his tight pants. He's got a beautiful butt. Tighter than a fucking nun's cunt. That I shouldn't have said that. That was weird. That being said, let's move on to the next award, MVP. Now, this is obviously the biggest award, and I'd give our man Vladdy Jr. like a 35% chance of winning it. 35. I'd give the other 65 to Shohei Ohtani, obviously. No, I'd give 64% to Shohei Ohtani and 1% to Rowdy Tellez. No, it's going to go to the Japanese, man. I'll be honest with you. It's got to go to Shohei. Kid was nuts this year. He brought a lot of new fans to baseball. Good on him. He's out there pitching like an all-star. He's out there batting like an all-star. He had, I think he had a leadoff homer in the last game to give him 46. It was 46 or 47. Regardless, that's a lot of damn home runs. I couldn't do that, I'll tell you that for free. So, if he wins it, I won't be super disappointed, but Vladdy had a remarkable season. If he doesn't win MVP in the future, I will honestly be shocked. He's 22 fucking years old. Kid's 2 years older than me. It's wild. It's nuts. And this kid's the best hitter on the planet. Like, there, I said it. He's the best hitter on the planet. Maybe you put Mike Trout up there. I don't know. I've never seen a season where Mike Trout played, so I can't really give my input on that. But from my experience, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the greatest hitter on the planet currently. Moving on to the third and final award that there's a chance, slight chance that we could win. I'd only give him like a 0.5% chance of winning this one. But Alek Manoah, Rookie of the Year. Will he win Rookie of the Year? No. Plain and simply, no. He will not. Should he be considered? Yes, absolutely. The kid came in and he was dusting teams. Honestly, he was fucking lights out. That slider he's got, just... God damn, I just want to spit on someone because it's so fucking filthy, man. I don't even know what that means. Wanting to spit on someone because it's filthy, that doesn't really make sense. But you get the point. His slider was gross. It was dirty. And then, he's got the 2-seamer that has some nice movement on it, and the 4-seamer, which is solid. I think I can see his velocity going up a mile per hour or 2 next season. I can see it happening. Obviously, we got our absolute bullet thrower in Nate Pearson. He can hit 101 multiple times. I know, I love watching Nate Pearson pitch, but it also scares the living shit out of me. We're not talking about Nate Pearson. We'll get into that in a future video. And now, staying on the topic of Manoah, I'm like ripping my fucking cut. Staying on the topic of Manoah, I'm going to show you guys this picture. I'm sure most of you have already seen it, but if you haven't, here it is. Alek Manoah and Hyunjin Ryu had this bromance going on, like a Larry DeMar kind of thing, except Ryu's a lot fucking older than Manoah. And it was so fun to watch because, they're both great pitchers and they both like, Ryu's a lot more serious than Manoah, but he's clearly like, Ryu clearly took him under his wing. Oh my God, every time I do these videos, I start talking a lot and then I like have to burp, excuse me. And then I feel like I have to hiccup and it's just a mess. But yes, Ryu, Manoah. It's so cute. I love it. And if you can't read the pictures, well, I can't see them right now, unfortunately. Actually, let me pull it up. Where the fuck is it? Crikey. Don't worry, this will only take a second. Here it is. So, the picture. It's got Manoah on the left, obviously, and then Ryu on the right. And they're both holding each other's jerseys. Really cute. And I can't exactly tell what Ryu says. It says, little bro, congrats. Something, something, big league. You the best. Love it. Love it. Ryu seems like an absolute beauty. An absolute gem. And then I can make out pretty well all of what Manoa says. It's not that Ryu has bad handwriting, penmanship. It's just that I can't see it because it's like too pixelated. You know what I mean? But Manoa says, "Big bro, thank you for taking care of me and oh god, helping me get better every day. Let's go get a ring. Fuck yeah, baby. Let's go get a goddamn ring." I just realized I'm not wearing my... Oh, I am wearing my chain. I just couldn't feel it. Yeah, so Alek Manoah is ready to get a fucking ring. And I think all the Jays fans are ready as well. And staying on the topic of bromances, I got to show you guys this video clip. Here you go.
And for you in your third MLB season, getting to play next to a guy like Marcus Semien, who's been doing it for 6 years, respected veteran in this league, obviously. I mean, what did you kind of learn from him or take away from playing next to him for 162?
Everything. Yeah, he's meant a lot to me.
Thanks, Bill.
I had to watch that video like 3 or 4 times when I was trying to record it and set it up for this. And it like brought a tear to my eye every fucking time. And if that doesn't bring a tear to your eye, you're a heartless bitch. And I hate you. I said it. But yeah, watching that clip, it really, the impact of Marcus Semien is so much deeper than we all realize. Because we know he comes in, sets the record for the most home runs hit by a second baseman. Love it. Kid was getting a ton of RBIs. It was a 1-year deal. But he was such a mentor to all these young guys. Like, he's a grizzled veteran. He's been through it all. Him and Springer. And then, he was clearly such a good mentor, especially towards Bo. You could see that he truly meant everything to that kid. And if he does decide to leave, it'll be tough. It'll be tough for the fans. It'll be tough for the players, I'm sure. But, I wish the best for him because he came in and he gave everything he had to this Blue Jays team. And it nearly paid off. It nearly did. Without Marcus Semien, we would not have been in this position. We would not have 91 wins. Speaking of which, 91 wins? 4th place in our division? What the fuck? How does that happen? That's just... You know what I mean? I saw a picture on Instagram. I think it was Blue Jays Center that posted it. I could be wrong. I apologize if I am wrong. And it showed the rankings of the 4th place teams in each division. And the Blue Jays had 91 wins. The next best was like 77 wins or something, 79 maybe. It's just ridiculous. I didn't even break 80. The AL East is just so fucked. It's fucked. You really can't do much because you got the Rays, you got the Yankees and the Red Sox. The Yankees and Red Sox have like quadruple the money any other team has. And the Rays are just always fucking good somehow. It makes no sense. But moving on. That's not a topic that I plan on talking about. So that Bo Semien video, it's adorable. I love Bo so much. I really do. My first jersey is either going to be a Bo Bichette or a Vladdy Jr. jersey. I promise you guys, before the start of next season, I will have one of those. Now, let's talk about a few of the records this Blue Jays team set because it was a record-heavy season. Now, I already mentioned Semien's most home runs by a second baseman of all time. Out of this world. That guy just played out of his fucking mind. It was so awesome to see. He pulled pretty well all his home runs, and every time he swung on one of those fastballs, and you just know the swing. I also fucking love Semien because when he's up there, I noticed that this was one of the first things I noticed in the beginning of the season. When he's up there, he's in his batting stance, it looks like he's trying to fucking squeeze the sawdust out of the bat. He's like, and he looks like he's ready to fucking kill someone. That fucking mean mug he's got going on. He's like, and he's just squeezing the bat. And a lot of the time, he just crushes one. So him and Vladdy finished in the top 5 in home runs. Crazy. They combined for over 95? No. Almost 95. How many did Semien have? It wasn't quite 95. But pretty damn close. So low 90s between 2 players and home runs? That's fucked. And if we get Semien back next season and he hits like another 35, Springer will probably be up there with like mid-30s. Vladdy will probably be in the 40s again. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have a lot of homers. And speaking of homers, that's another record. 258 homers. The 258 homer, oh my god, I can't speak right now. The 258th homer was hit by Danny Jansen, which set a new franchise record. Or maybe it was 259. Whichever one. I don't know. But regardless, they started piling on the homers. And I don't know how many exactly they finished with, but it was a new franchise record. This season, the Blue Jays hit more homers than ever before. And it was a blast to watch. I loved it. I feel like this was a bad season to watch first because it was so entertaining that I feel like I can only go down from here. No, that's not true because they're going to play better in the future. I think I just picked a really bad time to start watching because after this Blue Jays run is over, it's going to be tough. That being said, you just got to live in the moment. I had a blast watching this season, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. Maybe they'll break the record again next season. Who knows? They hit a lot of homers this season. Long story short. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Most home run. Every single one of these records I'm about to talk about is a home run one. But Vladdy Jr., most home runs, 22 years or younger. What do I even say? Vladdy Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's all I need to say. That kid is fucking bananas. Not literally fucking bananas, guys. Come on. Come on. But, you know, he's crazy. He's crazy. He's nuts. And that's all I'm going to say. Moving on, Bo Bichette. Most home runs by a shortstop in Blue Jays history. It was a fun season, guys. It really was. That's all I'm going to say. That's the end of this video. It was a fun season, and obviously I'm just getting started on this channel, but I'm looking forward to videos in the future. I will be discussing the off-season in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Here's all the black horses out there. Take care, guys.